Hello, my name is Aaron Kirchis. I'm the new media specialist here at RH Foster, and I'm joined today with Jason from the Aroostook County Action Program. Jason, what are we talking about here today?
So Aaron, we're talking about the Giving Pump program and how much that's benefiting people here in Aroostook County, or will, as we see some of the proceeds come in from that. So we're really excited to partner with RH Foster in this way, and really very fortunate and thankful to have been selected for the Giving Pump program for here in Aroostook County.
Well, we really like to support the work that you're doing up here for the people of the Aroostook County. So, the Aroostook County Action Program, what is the Aroostook County Action Program? What do you offer for this community?
So we're one of the 10 community action agencies here in the state of Maine, and we cover all of Aroostook County, and some of our programs go into northern Penobscot and the western part of Washington County as well. And we really help the most vulnerable residents of our communities. So what we do is to try to empower households, empower families to become more economically and socially mobile. And so we're working with individuals, we're working with families, we're working with seniors to provide programs like energy and housing, early care and education, workforce development, where we're really helping people of working age get into the workforce, as well as programs in health, wellness, and prevention. So it's a wide array of programs. We have over 42 programs under our roof, and we work across the county to basically serve the community to get those programs to help.
Right, that's incredible work. So you guys have been around for how long now?
Well, we are celebrating our 52nd, or about to celebrate our 53rd year.
Wow.
Here in Aroostook County. Community Action is 60 years old this year across America. It was back in 1964 that President Lyndon Baines Johnson signed the Economic Opportunity Act, which brought organizations like Community Action, Job Corps, and others that people are familiar with into being. But we've been serving people here since 1972 here in Aroostook County, and are pleased to do that. We're, I think, a very well-known resource in our local community. We're the go-to for many folks when they're finding themselves in challenging times, but also a place that provides hope, that provides well-being, and that provides opportunity. Really, we're here to provide opportunity, and using our whole family approach, we're able to help connect folks with a multitude of services and help them to get back on their feet in many cases, or in the case of seniors, to be able to help them to ensure that they can stay in their home, especially through the winter months here in Aroostook County, which are very cold.
Proceeds coming from the Giving Pump campaign this year, what are you planning on using them for? What are they going to go towards?
Sure. So there's often times when folks unfortunately fall through the cracks, even though we have 42 programs in our agency and we're sort of able to patchwork quilt things together for folks oftentimes. There are times when folks do fall between the cracks. I'll give you an example. When we're working with a household to help them become more economically secure, and suddenly something happens, like the car breaks down, and there's really not enough latitude within the household budget, and there's no program within our agency that really helps with car repairs. A car breakdown of that nature can almost paralyze a family, can prevent them from being able to continue to go to work, from the head of the household or parents in the household from being able to continue to go to work, which would then cause a job loss, which would set them back economically. So it's for things like a car repair. It's for things like, we have a heating assistance program within our agency, but sometimes folks are just over the income level, or they don't have a requisite piece of paperwork that we're required to collect from them to be able to get them into the program at that particular time, or they've had a tragedy that has really hit them hard and hit them fast, and we can't look back at income eligibility for more than a month. So this would allow us to get an emergency fuel allocation out. It would allow us to help with a car repair. It would allow us to help stabilize a family or a household in need at the moment when other federal and state programs just can't be that responsive and quickly in terms of the response that needs to happen. So it's really helping to prevent tragedies and emergencies here in Aroostook County, that funds like the Giving Pump program will help us to be able to ensure that the security and well-being of our households happens when it's needed at the time that it's needed.
Why is this important now for you guys? What is...
Sure.
Yeah.
So throughout the period of time during and then the immediate aftermath of the pandemic, there were a lot of additional resources, and there were a lot of regulations that were sort of, it was sort of expressed to us, do what you need to do to make things work to help a household in need at that particular time. As we've seen those funds sort of recede, as we've seen those funds tighten, which we absolutely understand that they needed to, we're still finding that households that we're working with are finding themselves oftentimes in an economic crisis. We all have heard about the cost of living. We all experience the cost of living in our daily lives. Imagine your household running on a non-existent budget where there's just no wiggle room at all. Many of the seniors in our community are on fixed incomes with Social Security, and then a number of the families that we're working with are very low wage earners. So every little bit helps, every bit counts. And we're all, one tragic circumstance or challenging circumstance away from potentially being in a situation that could render us in a position to be experiencing homelessness, to be experiencing food insecurity, to be experiencing housing insecurity, or not being able to stay warm in our homes as we head into the fuel season.
Well, I know at RH Foster we're really, really thankful for the work and services that you provide up here in Aroostook County. We know that this is a crucial part of Maine and people rely heavily on you all. So we are very grateful to be able to support you in this way. So we want you to continue to do your work for another 53 years.
Awesome.
But it was really great chatting with you, Jason, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Great chatting with you as well, and thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.